I'm with the Phoenix Project. I'm speaking to Sophie Cantulo.
My name is Sophie Cantulo.
Mm-hmm.
And that's who I thought I was until 2 years ago. And that was when I realized that I was actually the reincarnation of Chairman Mao Zedong. Well, the first thing I did was I Googled Chairman Mao. I didn't even know how to spell it. Those DNA kits, they like swab their cheek and then put it in the mail, and then they like analyze your data, and they're like, oh, you are 1/17th Native American. It was kind of like that. So once I found out who he was, it was a little upsetting. I did kill a lot of people. Like through like famine and workers' camps, and I was just blissfully unaware about all this, and then suddenly I have the deaths of millions on my hands. I can try to make up for it. I can't change it, but I can try to make up for it. Rebranding communism. Communism for all. It needs to be a force for good this time around. This time around, it cannot end up the way the last ended up. And yes, I do think of myself as the leader. I'm trying to buy, there's this nightclub, well, it used to be a nightclub downtown. That's going to be our red square. That's going to be our hub. I was thinking maybe People's Party or PR Fun or Red Square or Chairman Mao. Like in all aspects now, whether I'm going in for a bank loan or whether I'm going on a Tinder date, I don't quite know when is the right time to bring up the fact that I'm Chairman Mao. People are kind of alarmed to hear that news, and like I get it. I mean, I was alarmed. I was sitting there in the animal shelter just with this cat, and I just found out I was Chairman Mao and this was Chairman Meow. Yeah, it's kind of lonely sometimes. I can't help that I was Chairman Mao in a past life. I had nothing to do with that. That was genes cosmically shuffling around. There's a squirrel outside sometimes at the bird feeder that I hung out so the cat can see it out the kitchen window, and there's a squirrel out there that we see, and we're pretty sure that that's Che Guevara. Yeah, we haven't asked him because he's a squirrel. Would anyone go up to that squirrel and be like, hey, you're a guilty mammal because you used to be Che Guevara? Like, no, he's a squirrel. A lot of red stars. The hats are really good. Got like, you can go the Che Guevara kind of like beret kind of route, or you can go like the big fuzzy like Russian hat. People want to look, they want a fad, so at least like let's get them hooked on that. Let's get them hooked on the street style of communism, and then hopefully the other principles will follow.